Welcome to the Slop Farm. Enjoy the video.
In this video, I will explain how Portugal colonized Brazil. The Portuguese first arrived on the Brazilian coast in the year 1500, led by Pedro Álvares Cabral. They immediately claimed this vast territory for the Portuguese crown. Early interactions with the indigenous peoples often involved bartering for goods. The main motivation for these early expeditions was to exploit valuable natural resources, particularly Brazilwood, which was highly sought after in Europe for its red dye. To effectively colonize and manage the immense territory, Portugal implemented a system of hereditary captaincies. The crown divided Brazil into 15 distinct strips of land, each granted to a Portuguese nobleman. These donatarios were responsible for developing and defending their captaincies. While this system aimed to encourage private investment and settlement, many of these ventures failed, with only 2 of the 15 captaincies achieving initial success. The colonial economy soon centered on sugar cane cultivation, which became incredibly profitable. Vast plantations, called engenhos, were established, particularly in the northeastern regions. The immense labor demands of these plantations led to the tragic forced migration of millions of African people. Brazil became the largest destination for the transatlantic slave trade, with approximately 5.5 million enslaved Africans brought to the colony, forming the backbone of its economy for over 300 years. Portuguese colonization profoundly transformed Brazil's cultural and social landscape. The Portuguese language and Catholicism were imposed, while indigenous cultures suffered immense disruption and decline. A stratified society emerged, with Portuguese settlers at the apex. However, the forced interactions between European, African, and indigenous peoples also led to a rich cultural fusion. This blend of traditions created a unique Brazilian identity, evident in its language, cuisine, music, and religious practices today.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.